Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dude, where am I? Don't tell me my camera's gonna do this. No, no, no. No, 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 camera. All right, brace yourself, guys. Woo! There I am. Whoa. There's way too many things to play with on this now. I'm just gonna leave it. That's it. We're gonna leave it be. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It's Friday. Feels like a Monday. And the reason I titled the stream the day after Thanksgiving is because I feel like I need to already be reminded that it's really good to be thankful for stuff. Because I literally don't feel like I'm thankful this morning at all. Yeah, say a prayer for me today, guys. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be long. I was up packing soap till like almost 2 o'clock. And then when I was done with that, I couldn't fall asleep because I had slept too long the day before. And so it's just going to be one of those days. Good morning. Oh, well, thank you, Fire and Ice. I really enjoy laughing. And some people get upset because, you know, when Dolly does lives, it's about true crime, and then, like, they feel like you shouldn't be laughing. But anybody that's ever been in that industry where you actually really have to deal with everyday life and things that are doom and gloom and really bad, the only way usually for me or for a lot of people that I know to get over things like that or to get through the things like that is to kind of laugh. Sometimes it's not even appropriate, but at the same time, it's like, you gotta excuse it because what are you gonna do? Cry? There's appropriate places to cry. That reminds me. Oh my God. So on Wednesday, I had a couple. It was two women that had their car dropped off about a month ago. Well, they started out with one insurance, they went to a different insurance, and then so the process kind of took a couple different extra steps, and it took maybe a little bit longer, but the lady would call every day there for like the last week. So all of us in the building were like, dear God, for the love of God, just do what you need to do to get this car out of here, right? Well, the lady was calling over and over, and she would talk to all of us, and I'm the one that's least in line for knowing things. And I'm like, I'm just, you know, I'm not your advisor. I don't know how, like, I don't know where it's at. I can tell them to call you. I don't know what to tell you. And she would be like, I'm not mad at you and everything's okay. And then this day that I'm trying to get to talk to you about, she literally says, Yvonne is the most meanest of you all. And I'm like, ma'am, I was like, that's me. Yeah, you want to keep talking? Okay. I might not be so nice now that you told me that, you know, you think I'm the meanest one of all, considering I'm the one that helped you the most. I went all over the place. I literally flipped the car over. Good morning, Dumpling. Hey, Chatty Jen. Hey, Pittsburgh Nurse, Fairy Tales, Valerie. Man. But no, the reason that I decided to bring that up is because I have a feeling she's going to be back today. And when she was in the lobby last time, she was crying. I mean, crying. Full hysteric, like shaking. And I don't think I can handle that today. I really don't. Thank you, Dumpling. I love flowers. But yeah, I need to be reminded already to be thankful. Hey, Chuck Anderson, granddaughter. I read that right, didn't I? Dumpling, where's your mod wrench? What happened? I swear I thought you had a mod wrench here. What the heck? I gotta fix it. Hold up. I think I did. Okay. Oh my God. But anyways, best show ever. Benny Keys and oops, forgot his name. Ernie? Yeah, that was a good show. And you guys, for those that don't know, Benny Keys and Ernie and Dolly, and they've all kind of been around for a while. But Benny Keys, I wasn't always such a fan. I'm not really like, I wouldn't say like an over-the-top fan now. But It's good to give people other chances. Thank you, Ashley. I was not so willing at first. I just didn't like it. You spent Thanksgiving with the flu. God, Dumpling, I swear, you guys are always sick. You need some vitamin C, elderberry syrup, what else? Zinc, something. Oh, I can't wait. Fire and Ice is sending me a surprise box of beauty goodies. You need a bubble, Dumpling. Yeah, you definitely need a a bubble, a something. I got my coffee this morning, and on the directions it says no whip, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's whip. That's how my day is gonna start. I can already feel it. I mean, I had a bad attitude before I even stepped out of the house, so technically it's me, I think. Because, you know, you put that kind of thing into the air, and then that's what you get. Thank you, Wyndham Wim. Wasn't Benny the one that ran down the hill at Molly with a stick? Yes, he was. While he was holding his pants up? Yeah, he was. And he was the one that was on the phone with... No, he was doing a live stream with Savage next to him while he was trying to call Dolly over and over the day that his brother died. And yeah, so I'm okay now, but I'm not gonna ever forget that. So like in the back of my mind, I'm always like, this is the person that did that. So just don't forget. But you know, people deserve to prove that they can do better or be better. And who am I to not allow that? Everyone deserves a chance or two. After 3 or 4 chances, though, yeah, I'm the type to where I'm like, you know, you no longer exist to me. But Dolly's different. He gives people like 1,500 million chances. And yeah, I would have ran so fast if Benny came flying down the hill at me with a stick. I know, right? I don't know that he looks scary. When I seen the video of him, I kind of just was laughing because the fact that he couldn't even hold his pants up, and it just looked silly. And just the way that he was going about, I don't know, but that's just me. I'm not usually really scared of much, and I think that sometimes is harmful. But I haven't gotten hurt, thank God, so I guess it's okay at times. Ernie, I think, could get the truth out of Candace. I think people are very, very, very unaware of how manipulative Candace is. Because Ernie believes that when he was on the phone with her and she was gagging and talking about Summer and sounding like she was digging, he believes that that was her, like, re-digging Summer up somewhere, which, trigger warning, that's not what I believe happened. And I'm not I guess I don't have a very good imagination. And I really don't like it when people speculate, even on Dolly, and when Dolly does it, I don't like it when like the speculation of what could have gets out there or out of hand. And yeah, I know for a fact that Candace's friend that she was with that day more than proved to me that Candace was in her driveway. And what had happened is that Ernie had been paying her attention, and Candace likes it when men pay her attention. And so she was trying to play it up as if she was deathly ill so that she could have his sympathy, and she was playing it up. I mean, there's been so many different times where Candace has done the whole acting bit that we know of, that it's just not, to me, it's not shocking to think that she was just puking, pretending to puke, whatever else, because her friend said she wasn't sick. Her friend said she was the one that was deathly ill and that Candace was okay. And then all of a sudden she walked outside to Candace being on the phone with Ernie, which she was trying to prevent her from doing that. Like, she wasn't supposed to be on the phone with Ernie, so she was out in the front yard snaking it to begin with. But she was kicking around the gravel in the front area of the home, which is a ginormous home. I think she has horses. So like, she literally recreated the sounds for me, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds right, that's gravel. And all she did to show me was that she was like kicking it around. So The other times where Candace has done that is where she called, was it a relative? I don't remember if it was Don's sister or somebody, and said that Donnie had gotten locked up. And she wanted his attention. She wanted his attention. And so he was giving it to her. And she likes attention from men. Which, I mean, as a woman, I understand that, but ultimately, she is somebody that people are trying to get information from, and it's like you're literally trying to pry open a vault that's been completely locked up 1,500 times over, and so far, nobody's really gotten it, and I don't think that, it's either that she doesn't actually know, or she's so diabolical, and she's not going to say, like, which she's been so drunk on a couple of calls where she's called us and, you know, wanted to speak or whatnot. There was a time where she was talking to Dolly Vision, and she said she was going to take herself out. And again, that wasn't true. She just wanted attention, his attention. And so there's been so many different times where Candace has acted out. Thank you, Wind. And it's just, you know, she seems to have a problem with not wanting to tell the truth and then pretending to, you know, be in distress, a damsel in distress. But ultimately, are you still getting any calls with Sarah in prison? No, I haven't talked to Sarah for a while. What happened with me and Sarah Wanderer? All right, so I'm going to go off topic to another topic. Michael Monkey Vaughn is still technically missing. They believe he's not with us, and they've told the family that a while ago. Stacey Wanderer has been officially charged. He's in the Fayetteville jail, and I got distracted just now. I read Fire and Ice's comment about Reverend Donna. But I want to get to that too. So anyways, Stacey Wanderer. Sarah Wanderer is Stacey Wanderer's wife. And Sarah Wanderer is somebody that I had spoken with a couple of times about Michael Monkey Vaughn's case. I had to send a little bit of money for her book so that I can be able to write back and communicate with her. And she had informed Stacey, this was while he was still out and free, that I was the one trying to contact her and that I was speaking with her. And so that led to her giving Stacey my phone number. And then I was having Stacey calling me, trying to figure out who I was, which I'm not really sure they even figured out who exactly I was. But I'm sure a certain channel that trash talks me has told him by now. But ultimately, Sarah and I communicated for a little while. I talked to her on the phone, and after that, it just turned into Stacey trying to get money from me and me just completely just not speaking to her anymore. But as far as the Dolly and the psychic Reverend, whatever her name is, and Sweetie Pilo, according to my religion, I don't think that Reverend and psychic should go into the same title of somebody's name, but I'm not one to judge. I do look at readings here and there, and I do share other people's readings, like Zen 1111. She's amazing, and she's just a positive spirit that I can feel that she's very positive, and I love her. So I watch her channel, and I posted one of her videos before. I've watched some other, you know, different types of psychics where I will just entertain it, but I don't ever really take it as gospel, or I don't ever really, like, I don't know that I take it 100% seriously, because there's so many different things that you can say to somebody that could be correct. Like, you could get, that power potion is amazing. Thank you, Kim. Like, I believe you can get things right in somebody's reading and not be getting the answers from another power, but that's just neither here nor there. But with Donna Serafina, first of all, I think that she was locked up for something, and I don't recall, so I shouldn't really talk about it, but at the same time, I feel like it was nefarious. I know that there was something to do with marijuana at one point, and So that's not really that serious. But when it comes to these missing kids and the cases that she claims, she's seeing things, it's just outlandish, ludicrous, and all over the place. And I could never fully listen to her talk about Lori Vallow and the kids that she supposedly got right, down to a T of exactly where they were 3 months before they were discovered. But I could never sit through it because her thing is always, just like we listened to the other night, 500 different theories of where possibly they could be or what she's seeing. And okay, maybe like 3 sentences out of the 500 million that she says turn out to be accurate somehow. But I just don't have the patience for it. And I don't really have, like, I don't have that mentality of where I feel like she's all high and mighty knowing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take anything that she says as gospel ever. Good morning, Sage. Good to see you. Do you personally, we will finally have answers for Summer? No, unfortunately, I feel like Summer's case is not ever going to be solved, sadly. I can be a Debbie Downer sometimes, so that might not be a good question to ask me. But for me, I feel like whatever happened with Summer, there was a lot of different people involved. And I believe that, I don't know that it was being covered up by law or by people up there in government, but I don't feel that it was handled properly from the beginning, that let's just say. And I don't even feel comfortable saying what I think happened, but I do think the child was being utilized for trades or favors in that nature. And I hate saying that out loud because, like, I don't want to put that on this poor child that's no longer with us or that's not found yet and it not be true. So what about Ziggy getting hit by a car? Pam, Ziggy saying she got hit by a car, I don't even know where to start with that. Ziggy seems to, hope you fed Dolly for Thanksgiving. Yes, he definitely ate. We went to a fancy steakhouse, and then we went to my sister's house. But yeah, no, Ziggy being hit by a car, I feel like it is, I mean, I would have called 911 if I got hit by a car and I actually fell to the ground. To call like 2-3 hours later is weird to me. I don't know why I have stuff floating around me every time that I'm in this car. It's weird. But basically, Ziggy being hit by a car is just coincidence with what she showed us as far as how she crosses the street. I'm not really even shocked that she may have gotten clipped by a car because she doesn't seem to comprehend the process. Like she didn't understand that you had to push the crosswalk and wait the 10 seconds because it counts down on the thing. So it wouldn't surprise me that she got clipped by a car. And thank you, Sidekick. Turtle Gang totally just texted me, are you awake? Yes, ma'am, I am. I guess you're not watching my stream. But yeah, I gotta run into work here soon, and I'm going to be slam busy because we have a call center and they book all of our appointments, and for whatever reason they believe that today should be the day for complete full scheduling, and I'm pretty sure we're ghost staffed like a mofo, like 2 people there probably. So this is gonna be a great time. I can't wait. And yeah, I've got a bad attitude, so that's not gonna help. And the reason the stream was titled Day After Thanksgiving is because I should still be thankful for everything I have in my life, and the fact I have a job, and the fact that I'm full, happy. Just, should still be thankful today. And I feel like I am just like absolutely the Grinch. It pained to hear how small the bathroom shower was. And that Ziggy thing made me nauseous with her camera use. Yeah, she was definitely walking in circles with the stroller, which doesn't make any sense because she was in her front yard at that point. And yeah, I knew what you meant. The shower where Summer and the boys lived. The home was extremely small. So I'm not even really sure how they fit that many children into the house here in Virginia. I know that you have to have 1 bedroom per 2 children, I believe it is, especially in an apartment setting, but that was a home. So, I mean, I don't think anyone really regulated that. But if CPS had come out and there wasn't a designated area for each of the children, here in Virginia, they would still have a problem with that, just that alone. So it's crazy to me how many different laws there are for different states that you live in, and there's different rules and regulations as far as how you keep your home and how you keep your children. And I don't know. Thanks for making a great morning for me, your gem. No, you're welcome, Deborah. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna have to run here soon because I gotta go in here. I know it's gonna be crazy, and just mentally preparing myself. But yeah, so there's that. Those are my opinions only. You know, the case for Summer is still moving along, but not really. I love that they said that, you know, it's not a dead case. It's not a cold case. They're still actively investigating it, but I don't really, it's like, I don't believe it. I don't know. You are having not a good day, but you are ready to go. Yeah, definitely. It's Black Friday. Okay, Turtle Gang, I'm live. Let me get out of here. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here with me every day. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bicycle.